be Wednesday. Hello.
Hey guys,
Welcome, everyone. Underground Radio. Stay, Carrie, your girl in the house, your host, your producer, your girl with the most. Okay.
yes,
I got the man here, Mr. Arby
Hello.
Keys in the house.
finally.
What up, Frankie? What's going on?
Nice to be here,
Right?
man.
Okay, quickly share it. Okay, so, yeah. No, wait. No, hang on. Go there. I just have to help him for like 2 seconds so he can share it on his feed. He's like, Kara, how do I do this? Because,
That's it.
okay, this is me there. There we go. And then we're going to people in other people's phones. So how's everyone doing?
How you doing, man?
Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Amazing. Like, so Arby is here all the way from Toronto, just to come and see me. I would like to say that that's actually the truth, but
I do.
he
Good to see you too.
he there you go. Now you can share. What's up, Sammy? Okay, so Arby and hi Alex. I got your text, but Arby's using my phone for a minute, so I'll get back to you after. But what up? This is like, so when I used to work for the other radio station last year, Arby and I, of course, we've been friends for like 3 or 4 years. And I was working at another radio station last year, and I was like, I need you to like do an interview with you, and it'll be so fun, and it'll be amazing, and it'll just be so awesome. And we went on and on and on and on talking about it. And then I left the radio station back in November. So then I started all this up. How are you? Let's chat this week. Yes, Sam, we can chat this week. So anyway, of course, I started all my own radio stuff back in December and then officially launched it in January. And then we've been talking off and on. And I'm like, yeah, we need to do this interview. We need to do this interview. We need to do this interview. Finally, he's like, hey, Care. So I'm coming to Calgary in July, and let's do this. And I was like, okay, let's totally do it. So he's here, and it's amazing, and it's awesome. And so
long time coming.
Long time, like officially a year. I guess we've really been talking about it for a year.
Yeah.
Kind of. But like we've been friends for like 3 or 4 years. So I was like, oh, this is amazing and so fun. So if you guys have any questions, hi, Mr. Slater. I was talking about you to Mr. Keys here about how you also are a producer and your studio's in New York. So y'all can connect and do your studio things, your producer thingies, however you produce things together. I don't know. That's the whole secret thing. So so he's just sharing it on his feed on Facebook. So we'll just ignore him for a second. I'm just kidding. So Arby, we'll get into a little bit of his background, things like that. But there's been a video out by Triggs.
Yeah.
Triggs One?
Triggs One.
Triggs One.
Formerly Triggs.
Triggs.
Now it's Triggs One.
Now Triggs One. Okay. And it's called Bareback.
Yeah.
And it's made this huge craze across the internet. If you haven't seen it,
Go watch it right now
watch it right now.
on my channel.
Watch it right now and then come back. Maybe.
Yeah.
Or just stay here and you can watch it after. It's on Arby's channel. Go check it out, or on Arby's Facebook page. I may or may not have shared it at one time, please. Can we please talk about Bareback? We are actually talking about Bareback right now. Welcome to the show, Alex. This is what we're doing. So, but first, we have to like ask Arby, like, okay, how did you start this whole process of getting into like this whole music thing? Because we need to know, right?
Well, that goes back a long way. Like,
Long way.
Back when I was like, very young little kid.
In the womb, he was like.
No, I raised up in the ghetto, Toronto, Galloway. So, and my mom, she raised like 4 of us as a kid, like a single mom and shit. So, like, she always tried to keep us out of trouble because it was like a bad area and stuff.
Oh, you out of trouble, everybody else out of trouble. I know I posted you were saying it. Oh, okay.
So she did what she could. She, try to get us to keep us like focused and not stay on the streets and stuff. So
yeah,
she bought me a piano to hopefully see if I can get interested in something, you know. It was a
Oh,
little toy piano, just a tiny one.
yeah.
But that's a Christmas gift.
What color was it?
And cause my it was like black and it was like a very very small one like that.
Yeah.
It was like black.
Was it like a baby
one,
grand?
Yeah.
Nice. I just turned up my echo. Sorry. I'm just turning my volume up.
My family also has musical background too. Like they play guitar and so on, sing and stuff.
So does your mom play an instrument?
So my mom thought I would have been interested too. Yeah. No, she just kind of sings. It's my uncle plays the guitar and he plays the drums and yeah.
But she probably sings in the shower.
Yeah, she does. For sure.
Everyone sings in the shower and in the car, right? Okay. Alex says it's hard to hear.
RB. Can you hear me now?
Here, let's turn your mic up.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to be like that.
RB, speak louder.
I'm sorry.
Oh, his mic is actually up all the way. Okay. Yeah. Let's move you closer.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Now you must speak up. Okay. So our people can hear you. Can you hear us now? Okay.
Am I better at it?
Verizon Wireless, we're doing a commercial. Can you hear me now? So it was a little toy piano.
It was a toy piano, yeah. So I started messing around. There's like I used to have like programmed songs on there.
Yeah.
That you could just listen to.
The little toy one, you could program songs on it.
Yeah. No, it had programmed songs on there. So you just press it and it'll start playing around. And then I like a couple of them. And I started like, figuring out the notes around on my own. Like,
it was an electric one?
It was like an electric piano. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, like the little Fisher Price little.
Hey, Benny, nice to see you.
Little toys. Benny! What's up?
That's my guy, man. I met him at battle at the Beatmaker competition. He's actually a beat battle champion. Yeah, man.
Benny.
Yeah, man.
If you want to interview.
Oh yeah, we should get into the interview too, man. He has a story too.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in, Benny. We appreciate you holding on. Benny was like messaging. He's like, "What time are you guys going on?" Because he's in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well," I said, "It's 8:00 my time, and then it's like 9:00 his time." So he's like an hour ahead there, I guess.
Yeah.
So or behind or whatever it was. I can't remember. But anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. So, okay, that's super cool. So just like, how big was this piano? Just like this?
Literally like just like that.
Like, okay.
Like 50 kilos or something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so you started like playing around. I'll fly to where you are. Really? You'll fly here?
Oh, man, he's serious. Yeah.
That is wicked. If you pay for me, I'll go down there. I'm totally down, actually. Don't even kid yourself. I would totally go to you. I just don't have that right now. But anyway, that's cool. So this little piano, it was black.
Yeah, it was black.
Did you put stickers on it?
No, not at the time. No.
Not at the time, but you did.
No, I didn't.
No?
No. Okay, let me tell you. That particular one, it didn't have stickers on it. I wasn't at that point of even knowing about notes or anything like that. It was just, okay, I want to figure out the melody.
Okay.
And I just I was just messing around. I ended up figuring out the melody of certain songs. And my mom figured that out. She seen that, like, hey,
yeah,
you're playing outside. Or you have an ear for music.
Oh.
And I was doing like that, like playing it at night.
And how old were you?
I was like 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah.
He was hitting it up at 8.
She put me like in a piano school after that. For like, I've been there for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's why I bettered my skill a little bit more.
Oh.
Like learning the notes and all that stuff.
Okay.
But still to this day, I still just play by ear.
Yeah.
But it just comes naturally like that.
Oh.
Like I'll just hear a song and figure it out on my own.
Just like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Me, it's like I could look at sheet music and I still couldn't even figure it out.
I can't remember the last time I actually played with sheet music.
Yeah.
Because most of the shit I do is just by ear.
Crazy. Yeah. Okay, so you got your first piano at 8.
So that's why I started with the musical, like, I started with that. And then when it comes to producing now, that's producing. I used to have my brother, he's like older than me, like 4 years older than me. He was a rapper. He's a rapper. So,
is that Obina?
What?
Isn't his name Obina?
No, his name is Braveheart the Future.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just thinking of somebody else totally that I thought was like your brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
So, yeah, he was a rapper. He used to do music. He was doing music and stuff, and I liked that. And I used to look up to that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he ended up starting getting into producing too when he was in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, so I used to see him do producing when he would come home. He'd have this program called FL Studio.
Yeah.
And he'll be on it, and he'll once in a while I'll see him on there. He'll call me. Can you help me make this melody? And I'm like, okay. So I'll make up the melody for him.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I like this. Like, what is this? And like, that's what I use to make beats.
Yeah.
Like,
You're crazy. LOL. 59 demons, Olivia.
Oh my gosh, what's up, Olivia?
What's going on in the kitchen? Right? Thank you for joining us. Right? Yeah, so nice to see you on, Olivia. That's awesome of you to join us. Yeah. So nice. Support all the way. I like to see that.
Yeah.
So does your brother still produce to this day?
No, not really. Okay, so after he seen me that I started getting into it. Like he ended up getting me into it by like he recommended it to me in high school. Like there's a program to learn about it.
Yeah.
So I took that
people
course.
Are calling me and I'm like, I'm busy right now. Sorry.
I took that course, and then that's when he gave me the program, and then I started learning the beats and watching YouTube videos and stuff to figure it out and stuff.
Okay.
And and then after he saw that I was getting better than him, but no offense, sorry, but
right.
But he's like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to my rap thing, and you're the producing guy because I see you got a better skill than me.
Oh.
So that's where we worked. So he was a rapper, I was a producer.
Okay.
I used to make some beats with him.
So does he still rap?
He still raps, yeah. He sort of.
Yeah.
You should follow him. A great fight the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would he come on and do an interview, do you think?
Yeah, he would.
Would he talk about how wonderful your producing is? Just saying. Hi, Dave. What's up? Dave, Dave is with Wasted Talent. Oh, hi, podcast life. Hi, Oliver. How's it going? Yeah. Right? Podcast life. No, but it's like, that's the thing. Like now I just found out that his brother is a rapper, and I'm like, I need to have him on to interview him because it's family. Like RB's like family. He's like a brother to me. So it's like super cool to have him here. And I'm just like, it's amazing. So, okay. So he's like the rapper. You're like the producer. This is like the pecking order was now in place. Okay.
Yeah, I was motivated to keep going. There was times where I felt like giving up, and he just kept pushing me to keep going. Like, don't give up. Like the time's coming soon.
So why did you want to give up?
No, sometimes it gets hard. Like, I'm trying to get out there, get people to hear me, and take my beats or anything like that. And no one wants them, or no one's going on it, or I'm not reaching the place where I want to be as quick as I want to. So it gets discouraging sometimes,
Okay, so that was back then. Is it still today?
No. It happened now. No, it's manifesting.
Okay.
I just had
to get to that.
I just had to wait and be patient about it and keep working.
We'll get to that in a second. Okay. So you were discouraged and you're like, I just don't want to.
Yeah, there was a time I actually stopped for like a good while. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's it. And my career's down the drain.
Benny knows, man. Benny knows.
Benny knows. Okay. Yeah, it is hard. Okay, good. So your brother pushed you to another level.
Yeah.
To continue on. Okay, so then what happened?
So yeah, he sometimes like he'll take my beats and he'll go on it, and that itself would give me motivation to keep going more.
Yeah.
So no artist was going on my shit and stuff. But every now and then I find a little kind of artist, but like find like a real good one that I really think could have take me somewhere.
Yeah.
That one doesn't come along too often. So yeah. I kept working at it, and I kept trying to hit up people, artists, like all over. Like I kept hitting them, DMing them much as I can. Every artist that I know.
Yeah.
Like, can you listen to my beats? Let's work together. And yeah, a lot of them they'll hit me. They'll look at it. A lot of them won't even respond. A lot of them they'll I listen to it, and then they don't listen to it. Or they do listen to it and they don't respond. So it takes a lot, to really like to really make it in this production game, like you have to have a lot of thick skin, because you're gonna get a lot of letdowns and discouraging.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people, you're gonna get a lot of
no's.
No.
The no's.
It's
the same in like
a lot of rejection.
It's the same like in when you go for auditions. Mm-hmm. I know, like it's no's, but it's like if you really, really want it, the no's actually encourage you to just like push that much harder. right? You're gonna play some beats. Actually, Dave, we have a surprise for everyone.
We have a surprise for you.
We have a surprise for everyone, but you have to hold on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you just have to hold on a little longer. Okay, but it's a big surprise. Okay, cool. He's like, I guess. So you're pushing, and that's the thing. Like, the more no's that you get, I found for myself that it just pushes me harder.
That's all it did. Push me more. Every time I got it, kept getting no's. I just kept like it just. I didn't let it get me down. I was able to handle it better. Like, and, you know, I just kept pushing more and more. You know, like I know eventually I was going to get yeses. You know, like for 1,000 no's will be a one yes, and that's all it takes is that one yes, and you're done. You know, you can make it, you know.
So when you first started, kind of when the artists were getting interested in your beats, was it like kind of hold on?
Don't say nothing.
Don't say anything. Okay, don't give it away. So the artists did you have a consistent artist that was always interested, or did you find like that one artist was like, okay, yeah, I like your beats, and did he kind of like spread the word about you? How did that kind of work at that point?
I did at one point in the early beginning. Like, yeah, there was one guy. His name was Corey Maximus. In the beginning, like he was the guy that kept using my stuff every now and then, but eventually stopped. And right after him,
Corey, why did you stop?
Stopped, and then no one was taking my shit again, and I got discouraged. And then I came, and then after a while, I met, guess who you know, KL.
Who? K, right?
Yeah.
Jay Sound, Sweet 16 in the building. What's up, Jay?
I met him through Tommy. You know.
Yeah. Tommy. Okay.
I heard Tommy's song on the radio, and then like, yo, I love this song.
Yeah.
So I hit him up, like, yo, it's working. He's like, yeah, send me some stuff.
Oh, nice.
And he loves my stuff too. He's an excellent too.
Nice.
But actually, it was KL though, because my music hit him the most.
Yeah.
And I sent it to him. He's like, yo, your beats are crazy, like every one of them.
When did he reach out to you?
No, I reached out to him.
Oh, you reached out to him
after, because we were supposed to, you know the song Black Clouds I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had Heels a feature on it, and I didn't know him at the time. So I'm like, who's this guy?
Like, who is this guy with the
I went to go check him out, and like, yo, this guy music sick, man.
Yeah. Okay.
So I hit him up, like, yo, let's work together. Let me send you some beats.
Yeah.
So, let me hear your shit. So yeah, holy shit, your shit sounds like crazy.
So that was like, Olivia, you have to wait. She's like,
play our song.
Don't say anything. Okay.
Wait, should we play it?
Listen, folks.
I think we should.
I wanted to save it till later. Okay, we're gonna leak the song. It's true. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I think she wants to hear the next one.
Okay. Play our song. Well, we'll just see. You guys have to wait. You have to hold on. Because we just want to talk a little bit, get you guys into like how we got into this, because I'm still learning too how like he originally started. Like when I met RB, he already was friends with my best friend with Kay. And I was like, okay, cool, they know each other, but I don't know like the whole history. Yeah. So I need to know the history too. So you guys have to wait.
And I'll get into this how Bareback became successful.
Yes, well, we're gonna do that.
With the help of this person right there.
Okay, right? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so then, but okay, let's go back before we jump into Kay, because so how you were 8 years old when you first started, and then your brother was kind of pushing you to get into it, and then. So did you pursue that like in high school and things like that? Were you continuing during that point?
School, that's what I got interested in when I started hearing my brother, you know.
Okay.
And then I was like, yo, I want to do this. And then, okay, I took this program in high school.
Okay.
And I wanted to take it. And then I took it, and then that's where I got into making beats. And he gave me the program at Studio.
Okay.
And yeah, I started to develop my skills from there.
From there. Okay. Did you go to college for any of the...
No. Things
at all? Nothing at all. No. So then just after you just started doing it on your own.
Videos, learning online, just trial and error and stuff. You know,
okay, that's good, right? Mm-hmm. Damn, get to the meat and potatoes, huh?
Get to the meat. You gotta wait, man.
Come on, you guys, you gotta wait. Okay, it's like trick or treating. You have to like wait until it's dark, and then you get to go out and go trick or treating. You can't just like after school run out and go get the candy. You gotta wait. Okay? Just hold on. Okay. So you pursued all that, and then how complicated were the beats for you to make at first? Like when you first started getting them out, like did you find there was a bigger demand for it than you could supply, or was it like, oh, I've got a few I can just kind of like hand out? Was it kind of like an easier process for you, or?
Wait, I mean like demand.
Yeah. So like were the artists continually
once the artist
contacting
hit
you
me
and
up.
be like, hey, I need a beat?
Well, at the beginning, no, I was getting no artists. Like I had to reach out to them like
Okay.
a bunch of times.
Did you have a bunch of beats already produced and you're ready to go?
Well, that's it. Yeah, I kept producing, and I had to keep, I kept producing and keep reaching out, and then yeah, eventually, like I got 1, 2 artists.
Yeah.
Started going from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. How many artists at once have you had asking for beats?
At once?
Yeah.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's like crazy.
But now it's coming more, like,
yeah.
I'm just getting randomly artists hitting me up like, yo, I heard about you,
Yeah. Dave, you have to wait.
Yeah.
He's like, play it. No, just wait. Yeah. Y'all are so impatient.
I still grind as hard as I did in the beginning, because that's the grinding never stops,
Yeah.
You just got to keep doing it no matter what.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. It is like, I know I've had a couple struggles through this, and I would just like push it, and just like it's gonna work, it'll be good. So
like I'm not taking my foot off the gas now.
Yeah.
Just because I've reached a little bit of success. It's not just a tip of it. Like there's so much more to go.
Yeah.
Like I've only just begun. So like I'm reaching for the stars right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's talk about the stars, because it wasn't too long ago that, of course, you worked with our best friend Kay.
Yeah.
And Bobby Blossom.
Yeah.
Bobby Soul. And who else was in Sail Away?
Sail Away. Oh, Bobby Blossom, Bobby Soul.
Yeah. And then they mentioned Ronnie or DJ New Boy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
Oh man, that's one of my favorites.
It is.
Yeah.
It's actually on my playlist on Spotify. I love Sail Away, and I listen to it all the time. And just ask Alex, because I don't know how many snaps we've done of it, just like in the truck, sailing away. But tons. So, so you gave them the beat first?
What happened with that one was, okay, that's when I started working
Let's
with
do
Kay.
the process.
Originally started working with, that's when I started working with Kay, like recently. So first I sent him a lot of beats. We actually have a lot of demos that no one's even heard. So after a while, he hit me up. He's like, we had a lot of demos, but no official release song. So
okay.
that was the first official release song with me.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, he heard this beat he liked, but then it was already sold and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yo, I like this beat. Could you do something sort of in that vibe or something?
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I could work on something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had produced something like that, and then he liked it, and then he voiced his shit to it. And
yeah.
That happened.
So how long did it take for you to make that beat for them?
No more than 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Holy.
I mean, once you're in there for that long, it's simple.
Oh, but I guess you kind of had like a template for it. So once you kind of
I just know how to maneuver the program to the grid. So
yeah.
I know. Okay, I think of something in my mind. Okay, I know how to get to it right away.
Yeah.
Go right there. Boom, boom.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Actually, I wouldn't even for me. I'd be like, oh, how do I? Like 3 days probably for me.
Yeah.
Most likely. I don't know. I guess when you become a master of the game, then you kind of know how to do it, right? So I guess that makes sense. And then so they got together, and then they started getting all the chorus, like the hook story together, and then all their verses and all that kind of stuff. So from beginning to end, for the completion, how long did that take them? Do you know?
Probably did it in like a week, I believe.
Yeah.
To have the final product ready after I gave it to them.
Yeah. So this was back in 20.
I think it was a week or two, something.
Yeah.
2017.
2017. I was gonna say 2018, 2017. Okay, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then after that, well, they released the song, and I was amazed. Like I loved it, and like I was happy to finally have a real sick song.
Yeah.
And it was playing in the club, and I'm like, yo, shit, this is the first time I heard a song that I did that's actually in the club.
In the clubs.
And they've been playing on
the radio.
That he had down there.
Amp Radio,
Yeah.
Virgin Radio here in Calgary. It was playing,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I know these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the guy who did the beat for this. I'm like, this is so dope.
Olivia Bronx, you're coming up. Don't worry.
Relax.
She's up next.
Yeah.
That's my next artist I'm working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
We got some big company. You'll see soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait. Okay, so then they aired the song "Sail Away," and it was probably on the radio for 6 months before the awards came up.
Oh yeah, like around there. 6 months.
Yeah, so the YYC Music Awards contacted them.
Oh yeah.
And they said that they were nominated.
Yeah. Oh, that I was like.
Well, first you were nominated, but then they actually won.
Then we actually won. I'm like, oh my god! I that time I was so mad that I wasn't there.
Urban Music Award. It was Urban Music Award of the year.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so dope. And it was at the Palace, I believe.
The Palace?
I think that's where, or was it the Jubilee? Where was the awards at?
I don't know.
It was here in Calgary.
It was in Calgary,
Yeah. And then you weren't here for that.
Nah, I wish I was. I was supposed to come down, but then I just wasn't able to, at the time. I had work and all that.
Excuses, work. Nothing but excuses. That's what I say. They should have done like the whole, brought you on and been like, oh, could you give us a speech, sir?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, what would your speech would have been? Let's do it now.
Oh wow.
Hold on. 1 second. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Here's his award. Okay, give us your speech.
Give
Give us the what would have been speech. Hold your little guy up. Okay, there we go. You have to don't show his bummy. This is the speech that he would have given. Okay.
Oh wow, can't believe it. Like wow, this is amazing. This is like my actual first award I've ever won. I want to thank you guys so much. Like every supporter that's ever supported the song, supported me, supported KL, and the whole team. Like you guys are amazing. I love you guys, man. Thank you for everything, man. It's amazing. Yeah, kind of tell you how happy I am to win this.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'd be crying, be like, I'd like to thank Carrie for being my best friend.
Thank you for all the hard work you put in, to make this song happen.
Thank you for all your plays on Spotify.
Thank you for pushing the song out here in Calgary together.
Thank you for all your Snapchats.
Yeah.
Right?
That'll be something like that.
Yeah. Something like that. Actually, he probably wouldn't even mention. He'd be like, thank you to my mom for buying my first piano.
Thank you for my mom, my family, everyone supported me.
Right?
Yeah, to help me even get into producing.
Yeah.
And kept pushing me to keep working.
Absolutely.
For this award, there was times that I wanted to give up, and thank you for those who kept pushing me to keep going forward.
Yeah.
Now look at this.
Who's been by your side? Who's been by your side since day one?
My brother and my mom. That's about it.
Yeah.
For day one, like always, all the time.
Day one.
Like I'm saying day one, like right when I started.
Yeah.
So if you've been by my side from a certain point in time up to now, and I'm not mentioning you, don't get mad. Just saying from very, very day.
I'm not bad. I'm just sitting right beside you.
Like KL and a lot of these people like you and all my supporters right now. They're still with me. Like I love all you guys.
Okay, just don't touch the computer. Gonna shake everyone. Gonna make us have an earthquake here in the studio. Aw. Yeah, that's good. I think like when you are in a position where your career is taking off, I think it's so important to just kind of look back and be like, okay, who was actually there for me day one? Are they still there for me? And have you thanked them? Because that's the thing. It's very important to stay humble, to remember where you came from and be like, I need to go back and say thank you for being there beside me through this journey and for continually being supportive, because those are the people in your life that are just going to hunker you down and be like, yeah, like I'm here for you since day one, right?
Exactly.
So that's the super cool thing. Okay, so that was Sail Away, which was a massive hit, and it still is.
Still is.
They still play it, which is amazing and super cool, I think. So then the next biggest hit after that was,
Well, actually, it was right after that. I'll say, well, I had Sail Away and also had Black Clouds, was kind of both of them.
kind of,
But the next one after, what was the next big hit? Let's see, we had Nothing to You with Kay. Oh, I had a lot of songs with him lined up. But let's say the next one to
really take off was then
really was Love From Me.
La 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 Love From Me.
Or I Wish They Would. Yeah, we started getting more views with that one.
I Wish They Would.
Yeah. Or are you talking about with just me, or are you talking about with Kay?
Yeah.
Me and Kay, or just me?
Both.
The next song with me officially was, well, after I started to link up with Club Homie.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Keep talking. I'm just
After I think of a couple more bigger artists, I linked up with I managed to Kay to end up getting connected to this other artist. Like his name was he knew a guy that knew this guy named Tanto Blacks, right? And he wanted to get a song on with him, right? So he hit me up like, yo, I can get you a feature with him.
Yeah.
So let's work on something. So we're supposed to get a song done together.
Okay.
But Tanto came to Toronto.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to get a song done, like a verse done.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him and his next artist, Sample came.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this, like, for some reason, like it didn't end up happening for, I think, certain reasons it didn't end up happening. But we did meet. It was good though. But
yeah.
So I met Sample King and Sample like, okay, let me hear some of your beats and stuff. He already liked my beats because he already heard them.
Yeah, good.
So I sent him a beat and he was right into it. And then he sent it over to this next Jamaican artist, Ding Dong.
Okay.
It's a really big one.
Yeah.
So that song came out, and that was the next song, Party Fever. So that was the next one to start making noise. Like it was more in Jamaica making noise down there. Yeah.
Jamaica. That's wicked. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like those bumping in radio stations down there, the festival. So yeah, that was the next one. And then afterwards, I'll say after that one, was the next song with
I wouldn't remember that. Yeah.
Next one I had with Kay, they Love From Me and then Wish They Would, those two.
Yeah.
We were pushing
Love From Me was so good.
Yeah.
I was actually there for their whole video shoot.
Yeah, Before the Money, I think that one won.
Yeah.
An award too, I don't know. Or it was nominated. Yeah, I think that one won an award too. There was nothing. Was it Before the Money? Next one was Stephen Voice. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
after that,
Before the Money, and then I don't think Before the Money didn't win anything. And that was on the radio a little bit. It wasn't much at all. And then I think what was after that? When was Bareback?
And then, now we come into that now. Bareback.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting for. Okay.
Right? Everyone's like, Bareback. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Bareback.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. This is the big one because it is a big one.
Triggs, if you're out there, tune in now.
Triggs, if you out there, boy,
Yeah.
join us now. Somebody get Triggs on the line.
Yeah.
Okay. Could just call him up on Instagram right now. Let's see if he'll answer. Should we?
So, hello.
Hello. Hi, Sean. That's my friend, Sean. He's awesome. Yeah. He does videography. Yeah. Videography, if that's an actual word. He does videos for like, he'll go to the clubs and he'll video and stuff like that. He's actually been doing it a really, really long time. Yeah. We've actually had a couple good conversations, and I might have Sean on sometime. He's one of my awesome fans who always pops in, and he's always like, hello. And I'm like, hello. then we talk about things. And the cool thing is like, I got that. Sean's like, he bought a 3D printer at the beginning of COVID.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, every time I have an interview and he comes on and I'll mention something, like one time I was like talking about G.I. Joe or something, like the movie or whatever. And he's like, I'm working on a G.I. Joe figure right now. And I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
And then there was something else, a Batman something, or I don't know, whatever it was. But every single time I mentioned something, he's like, oh, I'm working on it right now. I'm like, how even? It's so funny, but it's so cool. But I'll have to have him on sometime. But yeah, so he's pretty cool. He's one of my good friends on Facebook. So yeah, it's awesome. Okay, let's go into Trig's Good Bareback. Let's talk about how that kind of started.
Okay, well, first we gotta go with
The
how the
beat.
beat.
So you made the beat.
I made a good amount of the beat, yeah.
Okay.
There's a part of the beat that was also produced by the next producer, Too Slick Beats.
Two Sick Beats. Okay.
I did the melodies and everything, and then he had the drums going. So,
Yeah.
So I'll get to how that collab even started. Well, I met him through a Battle of the Beatmaker
Okay.
competition. And we both
The Battle of the Beats was in Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, that was last summer.
That was 2018 one.
2018.
Right.
Okay. And it's kind of
It's
like
every year. It's a yearly thing.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of like what's that show? I can't think of it right now. You know, like, and they vote people off, but they do like the whole, like they do beats or not beats. They do like rapping, and then they get rhythm and flow.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm like, I knew it'll come to me. Rhythm and flow, kind of the same idea, where people go in and then they do all of the they rap and everything, and then they get booted off.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing where they go on and then they do beats and everything like that. American Idol. The Beat Idol. Yeah, kind of, I guess. So anyway, I support lots of local artists. Yes, I know you do, Sean. You're awesome. Okay, so that's what Battle of the Beats is.
Yeah.
Okay, so continue from that.
So yeah, we after that competition, like he hit me up. He's like, I like what I heard there, and let's work together. And, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's work together. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, sure.
So, he sent me some stuff, a lot of loops, and we started making a couple of beats together.
Yeah.
And then one of them ended up turning out to be the drums.
Okay.
Of Bareback. He sent me those. I'm like, oh, I like these drums. So I just built a beat around that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then it came to be.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those of you tuning in, Bareback was well, I don't know. Did you start it, or who started the whole social media thing for it?
Social media.
Like the competition thingy for it. Like the submission. You could submit a dance for Bareback.
Submit a dance for Bareback. Which competition?
Well, you're posting on. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just run the whole show. Yeah. Right? D Smoke killed it last year for season 1.
Oh yeah. So what I was saying, I was getting people to submit dance videos, and I said, that whole dance competition where everyone submitted dance videos and all that. That's how that started. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it starts. Before I can get into that, I'll have to tell you about.
Okay, there's more to the story. Yay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
After we got the beat out.
Yeah.
Slick sent it to Trig, which is his cousin, so in Jamaica. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he loved it. He went on it and then sent it back to me, and I'm like, holy shit, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and this is crazy because right before I heard that, I was like going through another down point in my life. I was like, just ready to give up again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I heard this, like, this is motivating me. I'm like, yo, this is it.
Yeah.
I just heard right off the bat, like, this is gonna be big. I have to push this hard, So I dropped everything and I went all out and tried to push it as much as I can.
Yeah.
And then I kept doing that, and then started getting up slowly. And then I got a night before.
When you pushed it, you're pushing it by sharing it.
sharing it, promoting it, paid promotion with ads and YouTube and any sort of promotion I can find.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I started with that, and then I sent it to Kay. I had another next vision to, have KL on the remix.
Of course.
Remix version. Blow it up in Calgary.
Good old Kay. Let's just tag him in here because
Might as well.
because we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Kay, get your butt in here. I'll just tag him. Keep talking.
So yeah, like he loved it. Like, yo, I'm definitely going on this one.
Yeah.
So he went on the remix, and then he had an idea now. Okay, I want to do like a certain video where I have girls dancing to it.
Yeah.
And do like a whole video where a bunch of girls are dancing to it.
Yeah.
So he came up with that idea, and I sort of had that in mind too. So I'm like, yo, I was kind of thinking that too. So we did that. So he started. We both started sending to girls asking them to submit some videos, and then he sent it to his girls and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah. So and then we got the video together.
Ah.
And it's like through there now. That's where I met with Olivia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started talking from there, and then
Olivia.
yeah.
Definitely, for sure. Okay.
and from there, like it's after that remix, I really started getting up even more the success of the song.
Yeah.
And then we continued pushing it. Like she wanted to push it more
Mm-hmm.
to make it grow as much as it can, because
Yeah.
she really loved it and everything. Yeah, so she helped me, and we built a team together, and then we just kept pushing it,
Yeah.
doing what we can to push it, and it started getting up there, and we started sending it to more people, and then everyone started people started sharing it all over, and then it just started growing up.
Yeah.
And I started seeing the views on YouTube just climbing more.
Good.
Like YouTube recognized the attention it was getting, and then they just started promoting it heavy. And it just took off.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
So what are your streams for it now?
What?
How many streams did you have it for now?
4.7 million, I think. Yeah. Do you want to put it up now?
4.7 million.
Yeah.
Right?
And I wouldn't do it without all the support of everyone here, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have shared it, thank you. I know I've
Everyone
shared it a
that's
couple
ever shared
times.
it,
But
thank you. Everyone's ever supported.
Yeah.
Anna, I respect you. You've shared it to everyone on your contact list.
right?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So then how did the whole dance thing come up with it? Like, who started that?
The whole what? The dance video?
Yeah. Like the little the whole little competitions. Project millions for
I guess well, pretty much after the whole dance video thing came out.
Yeah.
And then more people just started doing it.
Yeah.
Started seeing it.
Because I was like, all of a sudden I started seeing like these people post up, and I was like, what
I started posting what they sent me on Instagram and stuff, and then people liked it, and then they start doing it themselves. And yeah, every now and then I get video.
Because even like his TikTok, there's like it's posted up on his TikTok, and I'm like, that's crazy.
And now I'll just get a random tag, like someone posted me bumping the song, dancing to it or something. From some random place. I don't even know. So it happens.
That's our eyelash in my eyeball. Right? Kate, thank you, Alex, because I was like, why isn't this going? Hi, gal. Right?
Yeah.
So cool. I can't believe how many views. And is that up to date?
What?
Is that up to date?
Well, always, like every minute.
Like 3 point whatever million.
Oh, I don't even know. Maybe it's.
Well, you can't look at that.
Last time I checked, it's like 4.7.
4.7. That is so sick. Okay, let's look.
Let's just play it.
Right? Well, we could. Well,
You can see from the side, yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but we have the other one queued up, ready to go. So, we'll look at that in a second.
You guys should check it. You know it.
You know it. Yeah. But I'm just curious right now because
show it on here.
I just want to know what it's at now. So if I can actually spell it, that would be great.
It's crazy because after after the first million, it just started jacking up even more and more.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Bareback. We're gonna check it out, folks, and see what he's at. I guess it's not gonna come up. It's on yours though, right?
Really bareback. Okay, yeah.
Triggs.
Yeah.
Okay. It's at 4.7 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like that, folks. 4.7 million. How are your royalties with that? Right?
Yeah.
You gotta be like,
Put it down here.
right?
Yeah.
It's, yeah. You have to go back and click on the video. There you go.
Right there for y'all.
Right?
Where's the camera? Yeah.
We'll see. I can't even, it doesn't even show that well, but 4.7 million. It rose from 3K to over 4 million in approximately 3 months. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we go into the next video then? Or when do you want to do that one? You let me know when you're ready.
Oh, well, so pretty much that was for bareback, yeah. And so we're going to the next project, you think?
Well, it's up to you. We can still talk about bareback. How many times do they play it on the radio, do you think?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They started getting radio. Like I hit it. I started sending it to radio stations after a while, and it's funny because like I'll send it to a certain radio station in Toronto. I send it to like a big station.
Yeah.
The biggest radio station in Toronto.
Which is?
G98.7.
Okay. Shout out to them.
I send it to them, asking them to play it, and they hit me back and be like, we've already been playing this song. And that's when I know it's really big.
What?
Yeah.
Addicted to the Millions, right? Oh.
Addicted to the Millions. That's our next song.
Oh. That is so cool. So they were already playing it.
Yeah, they were already playing it. And then I get hit from my cousin down in St. Vincent. I know, I think he's at Caribbean Island.
Yeah.
He texts my brother. He's like, yo, I'm hearing your song played at parties and shit. I'm like, what? Like
right.
that's how I know, okay, yeah, he's really out there. I'm like, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where else?
So yeah, and then Triggs tell me like, yo, just blasting heavy in Jamaica and everything. Like, people keep hitting him up about it.
Yeah.
All that shit, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, he just took off like that. So that's how it happened.
And he wanted to give up.
And I wanted to give up.
Right
Before it came out. So I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Those of you who supported him.
Usually times like
yeah.
Sometimes that's what it is, you hit a very hard point in your life,
yeah.
You're really ready to give up, and it's really at that moment something big's about to happen, and you just gotta hold on all your strength and
yeah.
keep fighting just a little more, and then something big starts happening to you,
Yeah. Well, I know we've been through, like I said, RB and I, we've actually been friends for quite a while, like 3 or 4 years, and we've had our little talks on Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
we like whole life stories, like that's kind of the whole thing, like back and forth talking about this and that and work and just like everything. And I'm like, okay, well, hang in there and like it'll be okay and we'll get through this and all that kind of stuff. And so I've kind of like been through his whole journey as he's been through like my whole journey of going through all of this too and everything. So it's kind of neat. Like we've been really supportive for each other and things like that. So this was like, we just had to do this together. Like there's no doubt at all. Like we're just like, yeah. So just across the world almost, hey?
Yeah.
Like it's playing everywhere. That's so cool. How about in Europe? Do you know if it's played over there?
Let me see. Yeah, I know it is playing down there. I know people have been doing this.
It has.
I have got a 1-2, people tagging me that are from Europe.
Okay.
Then they bump in the song.
Obviously.
I just don't know if it's playing in the actual radio station now.
Yeah.
But I know people down there know about it.
Yeah, they're streaming it, they're listening to it, which is cool. Because then you'll have to look at Spotify and look at all like your insights and see what the demographics are. Because
Oh, I see a lot. It's been played in a lot of countries, like a bunch of them.
That's
I know
so
that
cool.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like pretty much all over the world.
Yeah. 4.7 million, folks. Here we go. Who's your daddy? Well, really must now. Okay then. This just got a little awkward. Excuse me.
I'm your daddy.
Okay then. Okay. So then after the whole bareback,
Yeah.
what was the next project?
After bareback, what was the next project? I don't remember. Okay. Next project I worked on was
What's
is there a next? Okay, yeah, next project I'm working on. Well, pretty much, I'm working on a couple of projects right now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I can't even remember if I had a release. Yeah, I think I had one song released, but this African artist.
Yeah.
What's the name? Bravo Africa. Yeah,
Okay.
called what is Trubina. Yeah, so that was the next song I had
Yeah.
released for. But after that, now I'm working on I have like 3 singles upcoming right now.
3.
And one of them you're gonna hear in a bit. 2 of them you'll hear very soon.
Yeah.
Addicted to Millions.
Addicted to Millions
That's one of them.
is one of them. Okay, what's the other one?
Just the other day, actually, while I came here, I went to a video shoot for that.
Yeah.
So that turned out pretty good.
Who was the where did they shoot it?
Bronx. Yes.
Yes.
What?
Where did they shoot it?
We shot it. Gosh, I can't even remember.
Was it downtown?
I think it was close to downtown.
One of the, like in a club?
No, it wasn't in a club. It was in a studio.
Okay.
Video studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All
right. Alex, there's something you need to go and do with your dogs. That's what's up, right? Right, so cool. And then, of course.
And I have a next song with KL coming soon.
Yeah.
You'll hear that in a bit. But for now, the next release is about to be the whole song I did with Dennis Conley. He's an artist in Toronto. And I linked up with him. I linked up with him a few years ago. He heard my beat in a club. I was playing a beat battle down there. He loved what I heard. So we started linking up on there.
Yeah.
And just recently we started actually making music together. So yeah,
So he's going to be making more music with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He had a vision to make a song for the pandemic, what's going on. So we helped each other, write it, make it up and everything. And then, yeah, so we came up with Hold On, and then that's going to be the next song I'm releasing tomorrow.
Oh, Studio and Car Wash in Inglewood. Oh, that's where you guys filmed it.
That's the location. Studio, Car Wash in Inglewood for the Addicted to Millions.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
You're both are trying not to laugh, and here I am dying. Alex, stop. Right. Stop it. Girl. Okay. So now Hold On.
Yeah.
Was born.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll just play it for them because it drops tomorrow.
Funny, when he first sent me that song, I was feeling very depressed that day. And I heard that song, it just uplifted me and freaking, I was just happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those things.
Yeah. So Arby asked me, and he asked a few people if they wanted to be involved in the video.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess so. So yours truly is in the video. It's near the end though, which is fine. That just means you have to watch the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to play it for you now.
World premiere on the Underground Radio C.
World premiere! Okay.
It'll be available to the world tomorrow. But you guys, for tuning in, you get to have a 24-hour world premiere.
World premiere. Dropping now because we're special like that. This is the stuff that happens only here at Underground Radio C. That, it's true. I actually get a lot of submissions into me and they're like, these are my new releases from tons of artists. And I get them like a month in advance. And I'm like, it's sitting here on my phone. And I'm like, I can't play it for you, but you'll wait for your interview and then you get to hear it. But Arby's like, yeah. So he, we had this all set up for his interview today. And then he's just showed me, he's like, yeah, so the video's ready. And I was like, yes. And he's like, yeah, I said, so can we play it? He's like, absolutely. And I was like,
Yeah.
score. I was like, I couldn't contain myself. So we're going to play it for you guys right now.
There it is.
Here we go.
Visual here.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
How deadly is it? How fast can it spread? And how prepared are
As
we?
experts fear, it could become
It can
a
lead
pandemic.
to organ failure, pneumonia, and death. There's no treatment, so prevention is a top priority.
We just take some things for granted. We don't stop to realize what we make will give us chances, and the sun will always rise. We just have to keep on fighting. There won't be another time. Life can change as fast as lightning if you fall, get up and climb. Aye. If you fall, get up and climb. Oh, just think of the children, the world that we live in. Our job is so simple, we have to hold on. Just turn off the lazy and turn on the crazy. Believe in yourself and always hold on. Hold on, hold on, yeah. We got to hold on. Yeah, we got to hold on. We got to hold on. Hey, we got to hold on. It's so hard to make a difference, but you have to keep on trying. Say your prayers for our deliverance. I promise, keep on crying. Feel so foolish in the darkness, and the shots just keep on flying. Judge the guilty ones who sparked us. Just believe it and hold on. Hold on. Believe it and hold on. Yeah. Oh. Just think of the children, the world that we live in. Our job is so simple, we have to hold on. So stop being lazy, just turn on your crazy. Believe in yourself, and always hold on. Hold on, hold on, hey. We got to hold on. Hey, we got to hold on. Hey, we got to hold on. Hey, yeah, we got to hold on. Just think of the children, the world that we live in. Our job is so simple, we have to hold on. So stop being lazy, just turn on your crazy. Believe in yourself, and always hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Here we go.
Hey. Oh, look at you. Aw. That is
That's
so
good, guys.
awesome. That is so cool. Stop sharing. What did you guys think? Put in the comments what you guys think. That's so awesome. Did you see me? I know you did.
There you go.
Right? So make sure when gets released tomorrow. What time tomorrow does it release at?
It was I'll say around noon.
Around noon.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right?
And,
Great job. Not just great job, but amazing work. I mean, seriously, right?
yeah.
So when this releases, okay, noon, is that noon Toronto time? Noon, like what time? Like
I'll give it to noon Calgary.
noon Calgary time. Y'all
Yeah.
get on there and share the crap out of it.
Please do.
Please do. Because, I want to see it just like raise the roof. I want to see it surpass the 4.7 million mark if we can in less than 3 months.
It will get there.
One day, let's do it. Who knows?
But
You never know.
my upcoming projects, I'm sure we'll get there. We'll pass it.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the peak, of my career.
No. No, absolutely not. Like,
I'm only pushing for more and more, and higher and higher. And
yeah.
I'm sure it's going to get there.
Yeah.
With the bigger team I have, so yeah, it's getting better now. So I think I definitely see a bright future, brighter future coming.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the video. So you did the beat for it.
Yeah.
Obviously. Was it just you for the beat or anybody else?
Just me.
Just him. Yeah. Okay. Thumbs up. More than just thumbs up, man. More than thumbs up. Right? Made like whoop whoop up. Okay. Like serious. Like it's so awesome. Okay. You came up with the beat. How long did it take you to make the beat?
About 2-3 hours. Again.
2-3 hours again.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, you did you send it to Dennis or did he contact you for beats or how did that work?
Well, we had the idea. Actually, I made the beat a little bit earlier, but we had an idea for doing a song for the pandemic and stuff. And I heard that beat and we just had that right vibe. Like, let me send that to him.
Yeah.
So I sent him and then magic just happened.
And the magic just
Yeah.
happened. Because RB messaged me and he's like, hey, Kara, he's like, I want to do this whole video for like the pandemic. And then he sent me the song the whole song. I don't think it was just the beat. It was just the whole song. And then he sent me like this other video of like this idea of kind of what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And he's like, all I need you to do is like hold up something saying, hold on. And I was like, oh yeah, I got you. It was like after, I don't know, he gave me like a month to do it or something like that. And I was like trying to remember to do it. I'm like, I gotta think of something. So then I was thinking, I was like originally gonna do like the whole, he's like, you gotta have like a poster or something to hold up.
Yeah.
That says, hold on. So I was like thinking of so many ideas. And then one night we were messaging and then he's like, yeah, did you get a chance to do that? Yeah. And I was like, oh no, like, I didn't get a chance to do it. And then it was like the next day I had an interview and then I was down like in my studio and I was like, oh, this will be perfect. So then I did it on like my phone and I had the whole Underground Radio C in there. Oh, baby, yeah.
No, I'm your daddy.
Y'all can talk later, okay? So anyway, so it was like super cool. And I was like, okay, I'll do this, the hold on thing, and I'll have it for the radio. Yeah. So then I sent him the video of me doing it. And then he's like, Kara, he's like, it's backwards.
What?
Do you remember that?
It was backwards. And you have to send it again. I had to fix it up, I think. Yeah.
So he flipped the video for me. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Like, I couldn't figure it out. But anyway, he figured it out. And then shortly after, then my friend Alex, she's like, oh, yeah, you could just flip it this way. And I'm like, I didn't know. So anyway, we figured it out. And then, so I was like, yay, it's in the video, which is super cool. So I'm going to be sharing the crap out of it. And you guys are going to be sick of it. So, so there's that. So why did you guys choose pandemic for it?
Well, first we just wanted to make music, but I always had the idea like, it's like this is a very tough time going through, it's a very serious moment, people the whole world's going through something, and I think right now, like it only makes sense to make a song like that, that everyone would want to hear something about it. You know, the motivational song to keep people going. You know.
Yeah.
And at that time, people need that. You know.
Yeah.
At times like this, so some people want to hear songs like that. You know.
Yeah. Because there's some people that are still very affected by COVID and they're still quarantined in the world. Not just like, I'm not just saying here in Canada.
I look at United States and everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's very bad still.
I was talking to an artist. I had an interview with him about 2 weeks ago, and he's down in Idaho. And he's like, yeah, they're only stage 1.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And he's like, nothing is opening. He's like, it's just still very minimal and very, kind of serious down there. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. So it's really tough. Yeah. So it's good that it's coming out now.
The idea came like at the heart of when everything was really locked down.
Yeah.
So that when we really felt it, you know, that's when I was like, yo, we have to make a song like this. You know, a song for it. So I originally wanted to release it earlier, but there's some delays in the video production. So that's why.
Because Carrie took too long to getting her video.
Not you.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's true, Benny. Like, it is tough. And like some of us are struggling, like, just more than others and things like that. But I don't know. Some people for myself, it hasn't been overly bad. Like, I'm an essential worker, so I've had my work, but I've had my work cut back. So I haven't had as many hours. So I guess it's kind of affected me there. However, with all my radio stuff, it's actually boomed quite a bit. So Chicago Loop is open. I was able to visit my grandmother. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so sweet. I'm so glad you're able to do that. And that's the thing, like, so other people that are affected, obviously, like, they don't have work or they got fired from their work and they don't have anything to go back to.
Still, a lot of people are still down and still haven't got back to their work. You know?
Yeah.
It's still pretty affecting a lot of people. You
know? Right.
It's still very well, like the damage is still there.
Yeah.
Be there for a while.
Well, then those that have actually lost people with it too.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so they're not getting those guys back, like actual deaths and everything that are happening with it. Yeah. So there's people that are affected in many different ways as well. So what would you say have you been affected by it? How do you think?
I've been quite affected by it, not too heavy, just because I do producing and stuff, or I'm always home anyway. So
introvert.
Honestly, I am kind of an introvert, because I like to stay home and make beats a lot.
Yeah.
It just keeps me going. That's like my motivation. When I'm bored, I have nothing to do. I just go to music.
Yeah.
So it hasn't really affected me like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it affected me, but not hard. Like I go outside, I see the difference. Like the social distancing we have to do, the mask and all that. Yeah. They're in Toronto right now. Like they're making masks mandatory and everything. So.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to ask, what are the differences between Calgary and Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto, they're having a more difficult time than up here. Like I see up here is like almost doesn't even exist. So like I hardly see people, with masks or even distances. It's like you guys are back on track for the most part of it.
Yeah. Well, I think like we do distance, but I think like the people you probably see together are like
Toronto's a little more behind.
Yeah.
We're still trying to get there.
Okay.
They're more stricter with wearing masks and social distancing. And so like certain places you have to wear it, otherwise they're not letting you in.
Yeah.
Like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, we have places here that are very, very strict and mandatory. You have to wear masks and things like that. There's not, and then of course like our malls are open. Do you guys have malls open there?
Oh, just entered that phase.
Okay. So but Toronto's like, I don't know what the population is there to Canada or to Calgary, but it's kind of like
4 million.
Yeah, you guys are way more than us.
Yeah.
So I think we're like 2.5 or something close to 3 maybe or something like that. I don't know. Somebody Google it up and let me know. Yeah. Quick, hurry. But but that's the thing. Like, as long as we're all kind of like, that's the thing. We all are in it together, as they say. And if we can all help each other out and like, you know, like this commentator, like
Yeah, I like that right there.
we're just going to show this up. It's true.
Thank you,
Song
Anna.
with meaning and inspiration is real.
Exactly, yeah.
It's true. It's everyone's affected by it. And it's like, how can we help each other? How can we stay together? And how can we just help each other be like, okay, hang on there. Just,
Yeah.
it's not going to be much longer, things like that. You know, ideally, like we were hit here in Calgary around March. That's kind of like when ours was like, oh, it's like,
Yeah.
please stay inside and, you know, keep your distance, things like that. So it's March, April, May, June, July. It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the 13th would be like 4 months now. And then we're just rephasing everything back in. So when did you guys get it?
Well, we got it around the same time. We both entered the same lockdown around the middle of March.
Middle of March.
Except
Okay.
Ours we got locked down. We stayed on lockdown for a little longer than you guys. So
Yeah.
we're still, like, I think you guys are opened up stage 3, I think. I don't know.
We're stage 3 now.
Oh,
Yeah.
We didn't even get there yet. We're just about to.
Yeah. You're stage 2
We're still
maybe?
in stage 2, yeah.
Okay. That's not
Yeah.
too bad.
Mhm.
So, but I think it's all in due time.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't rush things or whatever like that. And I know still some people are like, they don't want to go to the mall. They just barely go to the grocery stores and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, what do I really, really need to go get or what, you know? So everyone's still pretty cautious here.
Yeah.
Like they still kind of watch like the major places like Costco and Walmart and things like that. Like they kind of, you know, hold things back. They just like, do I really need to go there or there? Okay, so let's get on off of COVID here and let's go on to the next project that you're working on.
Next project I'm working on after this is.
Well, he's got 2 projects you're working on, right? The Millions.
Yeah, okay. I'll go by which one is.
What's going to be first?
What's gonna be first?
Yeah.
Addicted to Millions.
Addicted.
Olivia Bronx.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's. What are you guys going to do for that?
Oh boy, we have a big idea, a big plan for it.
Okay,
You guys are gonna be ready.
you don't have to share it with us if you don't
A
want
big
to.
promotion plan. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big song.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
bigger than
Yeah.
Hold On.
I don't know, but it will be big.
I don't know.
I think it will be. Yeah, I believe it.
Do you want it to be?
We're investing a lot into it, so yeah, it's gonna be. It's very big, and she's investing a lot into it, so. It's gonna
Okay.
be big.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right. And then that video was just made, they're saying.
Which one?
The Millions? Was that the video
Oh,
that
we
was just made?
You just filmed it, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
And we'll-
that's going like we're trying to drop that on World Star, and it's like a hip hop video.
Yeah.
Hip-hop, yeah. So we're gonna drop that on World Star, and we're gonna like go all out on it and everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you send it to me because I know a bunch of people that I
Yeah.
can send it to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Got you.
I'll say chances are it probably will be. It will be bigger than Hold On.
Okay.
Chances are, yeah.
How about we do both?
Yeah.
Only because I'm in Hold On. Like, can we just make them both big? That would be fabulous.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Okay. Do you want to leak a little bit of information with it or no?
Oh yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What kind of information?
Okay. So you produced it.
Oh yeah, I produced it.
Okay. Who sings in it?
Olivia Bronx, right here.
Okay. Anybody else?
Just her. It's
Just
her.
her.
It's a single, you know.
Okay.
It talks about her, like, you know, it's like a single talking about your struggles, like how you, like what you've been through in her life, and you know, trying to get to a, you know, a higher place, you know.
Yeah.
Get to success, you know.
Right.
So
Which means working
at
hard.
the same time, it's a dancey club too and two, you know.
Right.
But we're talking. You see, like, you hear the struggle, like in the verses and stuff, you know. She's talking about her struggles and stuff.
Did she write it?
We co-wrote it together.
Co-wrote it together.
Yeah.
Okay. No, she's like, no.
Oh.
No, I didn't write it. Okay. So, Olivia, now that you're watching,
What do you-
I know some of your struggles
Yeah.
and I'm here to support you as well, just to
Yeah.
let you know,
Mhm.
because RB is like one of my best friends
Yeah.
in the world. And I want to see you succeed and I want to see you do good things. And I know some of your struggles are very, very real.
Mhm.
And if you need someone to talk to, feel free. Okay?
For sure.
Yeah. Because I think it's important that people have a good support system in place through their struggles. And yeah, I think it's just important that if there's any time that maybe you can't get a hold of RB because he's 2 hours ahead of us and he's sleeping away.
Oh my gosh, she's obviously
You know, if you need someone to talk to, I'm just saying, that's all. But yeah, it's for everyone out there. It's very important that you do have a good supportive system in place. If you are struggling through things, to make sure that you do reach out to your friends, family that you know are there for you, because things can get tough, and not just during COVID. Like, this is any time.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I just want to make sure that you guys are very clear that it's very important to have a good support system. I know I get in a depressive mode. I've got PTSD as well, and I've got struggles. It happens. This is just life. And I've got a good support system in place, but there are days, legit, I don't want to talk to anyone, and I just like cry, and I'm like, and I think there's no one there for me. And I'm just like, no, wait a second. Like, there are people there for me, and they've already stated it. But I know when you're in that down and out mood that you're just like, you're crying away and you think no one cares or things like that. And you're just like, so much is going through your brain. But just so that you know, even though we do get there, there are still people that are going to listen to you. And if, like, I always, like, my best friend Alex, I don't know if she's still on here, but even so, I can call her and just be in tears, and she'll just listen to me cry. And that's good enough. Sometimes that's all you need. So I just think it's important that you guys have someone that you can do that with, and then they know that you're struggling, but you're, you know, they're still going to listen to you. So yeah. So I think that's important. And so RB, like, for your music, I'm glad that you you do hit that with Hold On. And, you know, it's not just a COVID struggle, but it's a world struggle, I think, you know, with that song. Like, there's a more of a message than just like, oh, it's just COVID. No.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bigger struggle. And so with the next one, The Millions as well, you know, you're talking about more struggles there. So that'll be good to see.
More like struggle, but then, you know, like, she made it through the struggle, you know, and now
Yeah.
you know, he's aiming for the stars, you know.
Yeah.
Trying to get the millions, and
that's what you want. Yeah. As long as you have that goal and you stick to that goal, that's the hard thing.
And everything that you went through in the past, you know, it's like you had to go through that to get to where you are. And now you're gonna be, you're about to blossom, you know.
Yeah.
And everything's about to happen, you know, turn positive. It's like a turning point now.
Yeah.
So
You've been through it.
Yeah,
I've been through it.
Yeah.
Olivia's been through it.
Like, that's what's happening to all of us right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we both, like, it just happened like coincidentally at the exact same time, pretty much, with me and her.
Yeah.
It's both the turning point for us. So yeah, like, that's why we
Maybe.
decided. You know,
you never know. It's true. It's very possible that, I know we meet people for a reason, and people are in our lives for whatever reason they are, and it's all, you know, maybe just relative to some people. But I personally believe that God does throw people in your path for amazing reasons to be able to help you through your struggles. And yeah, like, I don't know, we met for some reason, you know, whatever it is. And it's like, it's super cool to be able to do that. But I mean, officially, like, I wasn't doing this when I met RB at all.
Yeah.
Like, at
I
all.
remember you used to do, you wasn't doing it. You were, did you be a dancer or something?
I was in dance. That's true. That was just last year. I was finishing up my second semester, I believe, my third semester in dance. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But in the end, then I was doing a little bit of radio, but I was before that, though. There was some struggles I was going through before that, but yeah. So that's super cool. What else do you want to share before we wrap up? Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Hang on, folks. We'll get another hour for you. No, I'm just kidding. He's like, what? No, we could talk about more things, of course. Of course. Like, this is your time, by all means. Like, you know, okay, so there's Millions. And then what's going to be the next one after that?
So I have a song with KL coming soon, like, called Alone.
Alone.
And that's probably going to be one of his best songs.
one of his best songs.
Yeah.
Better be.
Oh yeah.
I'm sticking him to it. Yeah.
So he's still working on a video. He's gonna work on a video with that soon,
Okay.
and we'll drop that later in the year. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still being kind of in the whole production mode of it all, and
No. Yeah, it's more in the production mode. Like yeah. So
yeah, because you made the
It's,
beat.
yeah, I heard the song. Like we have the demo and everything, and everything's good. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's in the works.
It's in the remix
Yeah.
kind of whole remastering
Yeah.
type of.
Yeah. The video. We were working on the video, like trying to
Okay.
get the video done. He's working on it.
He's
That's
working
gonna be
on
his next single. So
it. Okay.
just stay tuned.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Yeah.
So about when do you think it would be released?
Maybe September, October. So
He's like, I can't say, but maybe.
yeah.
Maybe October 15th, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. If it does, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
So cool. And then anything else after that?
Well, now I'm just working on music, and I got more songs with Triggs coming too. I mean, well, I have enough songs to sing. I don't know if you heard it.
No, because you don't send me things.
I might have more songs with Triggs coming later. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some other artists. Yeah. So I'm just working and making beats and sending them out and see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of artists coming to me now, so I'm just doing
Right.
what I can.
Because I'm like, I meet all these artists now, and I'm just like, oh, I know somebody who does beats.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. You know how many people you sent me already? Like 10, 20.
I know a guy. So I do. I
I really
interview
appreciate
people
that,
that
man.
I'm like, hey, if you need a beat guy, I know one. So then I hook them up, and I'm just like, I throw them into like a group chat. I'm like, here, so and so meet so and so, and he's got a beat and whatever, and then it just kind of grows from that. So so have you been doing any work with them?
Yeah,
Those-
I have one of them. Like he has a beat, wants to go on, so we're working with that.
Okay,
So yeah,
good.
good. Yeah. I'm
Yay!
just waiting to see what he does.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully there'll be more than just like the one or couple. So that's good. Yeah, because I think they get really interested and they're like, oh, what else does he have? So, what are the kinds of beats that you do have?
Oh, I do a variety. Like I'm very
'Cause I know,
versatile
but-
in what I do.
Yeah.
So I don't stick to one genre. Like I can do many things. Like as you see, like I could do that bareback type of vibe or the dance hall stuff. And
Yeah.
I could do a very emotional
Dance
stuff.
hall reggae. That's kind of like the
Like I got my emotional
Bareback.
side with the hold on stuff, like that kind of stuff. I got the hip hop, the club stuff, anything.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm just very versatile.
How about country?
Even country too? Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome.
Like just tell me what you want, I can make it.
Just
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. What is the most requested beat?
Most requested beat, one beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
What do you
people
mean?
come to you for the most?
Which beat? That
Yeah.
for me?
Like, do they come like, hey, I want a hip hop beat,
Oh no.
or they
what
want
genre?
or genre?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mostly it's.
It's getting late.
It used to be hip hop, but
Yeah.
ever since like that dancehall stuff came, it's like kind of balancing between hip hop and dancehall now. So
Okay.
it's a mixture of both. Because
Yeah.
I have my dancehall artists like their stuff, and then I have my hip hop artists now. So yeah, it's balancing like that.
Kind of between.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I know like
And-
dancehall and reggae has
And
been.
I also have my pop artist too. So oh yeah.
Oh, so there's
that's how
three.
many. So it's three actually. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now he says it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just doesn't want to give it up. Because that's the thing. I've been talking to Imperial, who is a dancehall reggae artist.
Yeah.
He's originally from Jamaica.
Yeah.
And then he's moved to Florida quite a few years ago. And he's like, yeah, he wants to come up to Canada and do like this whole, bring some more dancehall reggae here. And he was like, how's the scene up there? And I was like, well, honestly, it hasn't been as big as like this was like last year we were talking.
Yeah.
But now kind of like I guess can't really say COVID, but before COVID, it's been a bit bigger.
Yeah.
I've seen it grow a little bit more
Yeah,
and
it's
more.
growing slowly,
Yeah.
I actually want to be that person to really make it blow up in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like in
maybe I should
Toronto
hook
and
you guys up.
Calgary, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I
I
will.
also have an artist down Toronto. They're good. I'm trying to work with him too. Like, we're gonna have projects going together. Like I think we're gonna do some good stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get like the scene up here, more with the dancehall team.
Yeah.
So I feel like we could use that,
Yeah.
more up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna have to make like another bareback kind of type song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have those in mind. Trust me.
Oh, there you go, folks.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I just have that in the back pocket. He's just like, here it is. He's like got all these tricks up his sleeve, and like then it's like I have to drag it out of him to be like, oh no, I am doing this. I'm like, okay, well, say so. But no, that's cool. That is super cool to hear because yeah, I think if we're it was all like huge in Jamaica and things like that, and like us, over here, Canadians aren't really all into like the whole thing because we're not always over in Jamaica. We don't know the whole thing vibe over there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice that it's brought here through the culture, and it's just like, oh, this is so cool, and it is. It's amazing. I love like the beat, and I love just like it's so chill and just like I feel like I need a margarita or a palm tree or both. Just saying. So, anything else that's going to be coming up sooner?
Other works.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, not anything fully confirmed other than what I told you.
Yeah.
But they're in the work. They're in the air right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like I'll get a couple of Calgary artists like over here that hit me up and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a good potential. Like the audio said they like my beats, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from them yet, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see what happens.
All right. Make
So
sure you guys
it's
know.
happening though.
Yeah.
More work is there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about everything, your whole journey? How do you feel about just your progress, and how do you feel about, like an award and
Yeah. I'm
4.7 million?
I'm very thankful that I'm really proud of
Yeah.
the work I did and how hard I worked, and I'm really happy I never gave up when I wanted to, and I kept pushing because I always knew that eventually it was gonna happen, and I just even sometimes I felt like like it wasn't gonna happen.
Mhm.
I just held on, and I'm glad I never gave up, and I'm glad
Yeah.
for everyone that been there for me and helped me out and supported me in any way possible.
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone that helped me been here with me through my journey.
Yeah. That's cool. Of course. We're
Yeah.
all here for you. Don't cry.
Yeah.
Just don't cry. You cry. I'll cry.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some goals. Let's talk about a year goal. What do you see yourself in a year doing? And do you have like a major goal in mind?
Well, I have a goal to just keep pushing more. Like, don't give up. Don't get satisfied with what I got. Just keep being hungry with it.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do. I'm gonna keep being hungry and keep pushing, like how I always did before any success came.
Yeah.
You just got to keep that mindset. Like just keep grinding and pushing. Have that mentality of being successful. Like you don't ever get satisfied with what you got right now, because like there is no limit. The sky's the limit, and I want to make sure I want to go as far as I can, see how far I can get with this.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep doing what I can to push far further and further.
Mhm.
And hopefully in a year time, you could see like a lot more success coming with the songs I have. So
Yeah.
I believe that. Like I see it.
Yeah.
Because I have a plan for it too. So like it's already out there. So I already know that it's about to happen. So I'm just gonna stay working hard and just let it manifest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be like a household name to be like, oh, it's Arby.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows who he is, right?
Yeah,
That's what
the
you
doors
want.
already opened up now, so I'm just gotta make sure, just keep doing my thing.
Keeping the door open.
More bigger doors open up.
Yeah.
As I keep doing my thing,
Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be.
You're going
Yeah.
from like the tiny door to like the big, huge garage door to like the bigger doors,
Yeah.
like
As long as you never give up and now you don't quit, it's always gonna keep opening up.
Yeah.
even if you're making it slowly, like as long as you're doing something, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I make sure you keep doing it.
Yay, that's so
For anyone
cool.
out there, you know, just make sure you keep doing it. Don't ever give up, you know.
Yeah.
No matter how hard the journey is, like, you know, just know that you have to have that.
The drive.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
Shake my head.
Why I shake my head? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's true. You have to have that goal of just the overall picture, because even if it's a small type of little dream or whatever that you have, when setting out goals, I just want to say, like, there should be little steps that you guys are doing to do that.
Yeah.
Because even if it's something small, keep your mind on it. It's like the prize, you know, you want to be like getting that prize. So there's going to be little steps to get to that. And what you need to do is you actually need to do a bit of research to be able to figure out exactly, like, it depends what you're doing. Okay. But like, if it's just,
Also,
you know, whatever struggles, but
Yeah.
just that little steps, keep going on it. What are we going to say?
we also like to talk about, you know, having a label coming up with, you know. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just throw this in here.
Yeah, I want to work with you.
Just,
Me and Olivia work with it together, you know, so we have our own label coming soon. Like, you know, so yeah.
oh, by the way, and
Yeah.
just this. Oh, we're just dropping a worldwide album in like a year. Oh, okay. Now you say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the label. So who's the label? You're gonna open up a label?
Both of us together, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
already happening, so.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Is there a name for the label?
Go Gal Entertainment.
What is it?
Go Gal Entertainment.
Goldal?
Go
Go-
Gal. Go Gal.
Like G-O?
GOLGAL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goldal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so it will be like, you know, making music through there, and
Okay.
yeah, so like a lot of certain songs will be dropping on there, and you know, yeah, we'll push it through that, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. When will this be kind of an official thing?
This year for sure.
This year
Very
for
soon.
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
very soon. Obviously, by the time I think it's
Yeah.
it'll be there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And will you tell me about this first?
Of
Because
course,
like,
I will, of course. Yeah.
because he'll just like post things. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I see how this is. Which is fine. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. It's okay. But I want to be able to send people over to you if you need any artists for, you know.
Keep doing what you're doing. You've already been doing it, you know. So.
Right. I do. I just shove people in them. I'm like, here's so and so. He's like, oh, okay, thanks.
Mhm.
That's what I just do. Well, it's part of what I do, actually. I'm not only do I do the interviews, but I connect everyone together too, because it's important that every artist has someone to work with, whether it's a producer or another artist to collab with, or, you know, just someone to master their music or whatever it is. So I think it's important that we have somebody to go to and be like, hey, do you know somebody that I can do this with? Or do you know somebody I can do that with? And that's kind of what I've been putting out there for everyone, is like, hey, I do know quite a few people that are in the music industry who can help you with this or help you with that. So that's kind of like what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So now that I know you're doing this label,
Yeah.
I can be like, hey, I know someone.
Yeah.
And he does beats too, just by the way, and won an award, but you know, who am I to say whatever? So maybe I'll win an award one day. Who knows? I actually, I got this one. This is for being a good volunteer.
That counts, man.
One of the best volunteers ever. So I was like, oh. So, you know, I do work hard sometimes. But I think as our little things happen during life, you know, we're going to make a step up, and we'll keep stepping up, and then we'll be recognized for things that we do. And I've had an artist, a couple artists be like, you know, Carrie, you're actually doing a really awesome thing. And it's so cool to see it. And I was like, you know, that means something, because just like you,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not winning awards, but people come to you and they're like, they probably thank you all the time for things, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, thank you for making this beat, or thank you for, you know, probably meeting so and so and whatever. So I think that's cool. And then I don't know, I think it's neat to meet people and be like, oh yeah, I know so and so.
Yeah.
And then I tell other people, and you know, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like I don't know if William Slater is still watching, but I was telling Arby about him. He is a producer down in New York that I met, and I did an interview with him. And I didn't tell Arby, but he's actually looking to collaborate with Will Smith. So, yeah, really. And yours truly, hopefully, will be doing the interview with them. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That's gonna be the goal for this year, is to do that. So, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, there's that. There's my little surprise for you, because he keeps dropping surprises on me. So I'm like, okay, here's one for you. And then, of course, I'm doing my movies and stuff too. So I'm busy with that.
You also got to get an interview with, I'm sorry, two artists, KL and Olivia Bronx.
Well, Kay, I don't know if he's even going to be on here, but we were supposed to do an interview actually legit on March 13th. And then COVID hit, whatever, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll reschedule," and we haven't. So get on it, right? So
On the song, he says what?
you're the only one
Who
on the
says
song.
that? I don't
He
know.
says
Who are you talking
you're the only one on the song. Are you the only one on the song?
about? What song are you talking about?
Which song there, sir, ma'am? Like, who am I reading here? Which song are you talking about? Lucier. Is that how you say it, Lucier?
Yeah,
Lucier Anastasia. What a beautiful name.
true.
Right? What other big goals do you have in mind? I mean, now that I know about your record label,
Yeah.
do you want that worldwide or is it going to be Canadian? What's the goal with that?
No, that's a worldwide entertainment. Yeah.
Just make it big. Go big or go home.
So every artist we can find,
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean it. I was
Sir,
just briefly
damn,
reading it.
Sir.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it that way. Y'all are so hard on me.
Yeah.
I'm here for your entertainment purposes. Please just laugh at me. It's good. I laugh at myself all the time.
Addicted to Millions.
Oh, and Addicted
You're
to
the
Millions.
only one on the song. What?
Oh, Olivia's the only one on the song?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well then, that's settled.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, whatever y'all are fighting for in the comments, you just go ahead
Oh
and
no,
do your little.
I thought I made that clear.
Yes. It was very clear, right? What is your favorite ice cream?
What? Okay, random. But okay, I like my chocolate.
I just had to throw it in there. It's summertime,
Yeah.
and when I think of summer, I think of a few things. I do chorus and melody on the
Oh
song.
no, I'm so sorry, Anna. Yes, yes.
Oh.
Okay, let me play that up. Yeah, she's also on the song. She does she's on the song.
He's fired.
She's on the song. Yeah, she's at the ending of the song. She has her ad libs and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, she helped her with the song too, and she also helped write too.
Strawberry shortcake ice cream.
She's also a co-writer too, as well. Yeah.
Well, you have to give credit where credit is due. That's
Yeah.
shame on you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's call him out. Anybody else want to throw their 2 cents in before?
Sometimes that's just
Aww.
Yeah.
Anybody else you can think
also
of?
Tommy, he was Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in the studio. I think he added a 1-2 line.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so it was Tommy, is Anna, her, and then Olivia,
Okay.
and then me.
And then
All part of that song.
okay. Now the truth comes out. Great to hear.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, I mean, I sometimes draw a blank too when I'm like put under pressure to think about things really quick, and I'm like, it's like, oh, I think of like too much at once, and I'm like, oh no, it's this, 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 this. So yeah, strawberry shortcake ice cream. Have you had cherry cheesecake blizzards?
I wish. I don't think I did.
Do they have them in Toronto?
No.
No. What kind of fancy blizzards do they have in Toronto?
I don't know. I'm not too much on those. But,
No.
yeah.
But your
I'll say
favorite
that's
ice cream is
is,
chocolate?
chocolate.
Like any kind of chocolate or just plain chocolate?
I love my plain chocolate.
Just plain chocolate.
Yeah. Or well,
Not
it
like
could
Rocky
be-
Road or
It could be mixture chocolate of other things. But
yeah,
mainly chocolate.
just chocolate. Okay.
It's mainly chocolate. I love it. know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, what do you mean? Oh, strawberry Okay, strawberry shortcake, number 2.
And then strawberry shortcake is number 2. We'll just throw that in there. I think of, well, summertime for me, I love driving with the windows down, and I love putting music on and just like then grabbing like just some ice cream and just chilling somewhere and just having some ice cream, and I just like, or just going for a walk and having ice cream and just, the whole thing. Keys, you need to expand, bro, on your ice cream.
Oh man, I'm stepping up my game with that. Don't worry, it's coming.
Okay, if anyone sees RB, everyone take him for different ice cream. Okay, this is the new thing now. Your ice cream game is not strong, bro. Just worked on that. Yeah. We're gonna make that happen now. Everyone's like, new ice cream. So have you tried a different flavor? Anything?
Yeah, vanilla. I'm more the plain ones.
Okay,
Vanilla,
what's the
chocolate,
strangest
strawberry.
ice cream you've ever had?
Strawberry shortcake. I'm playing around.
It's like strawberry shortcake. I just threw that in there.
I'm joking. That's a good one. I love that one still. Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
He's like, yep, that's what it is. That's funny.
I think the worst one I probably think of it's not weird, but just not normal one I used to have, like raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had?
It's good though.
Have you had Tiger ice cream?
Tiger.
It's orange and black licorice.
Oh, I think I had that one before too. Yeah.
So good,
Yeah.
right? He's laughing.
I've had the orange one too. Yeah. For sure.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I just kind of wanted to end on that because it was just kind of a fun thing to do, and so maybe I'll take him for ice cream after and get him something different. This is the thing tonight now. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching us tonight. It was such a fun time. Yeah, thank you for coming on. If you kind of want to give everybody all of your socials, and then they can go follow you, please go follow him.
Follow me Instagram at RBKeys001, Twitter at the real RBKeys1, Facebook RBKeys, YouTube RBKeys. What else? TikTok,
SoundCloud,
RBKeys01, Snapchat, RBKeys01. Pretty much, yeah. So that's about it.
Everywhere.
SoundCloud, SoundClick, whatever.
Okay. Spotify,
yeah.
Amazon Music.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah.
RBKeys, all of them.
You got Amazon? Okay. Nice. And then follow me.
And follow Carrie.
Your girl Carrie on underground_radio_C on the gram, the hamgram. You can follow me there. Yeah. And then of course here on my Facebook page, Underground Radio C, please put your notifications on, because I am never live at the same time for my interviews. Sometimes they're, earlier, later, just kind of depends on the situation. Also, I'm on Twitter, Underground Radio C there, and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, where else? I don't know. Oh, Snapchat, but I don't like to give that out. Y'all aren't gonna know that. But yeah, you can follow me there too as well. I usually follow back for the most part. So yeah, do that. Turn your notifications on. What else? Have a good evening. Oh yes, I know what I was gonna say. Every Tuesday night, I do a segment called Connected with Carrie. It's Tuesday nights, 9:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I do it through Just TV, Just FM. I am the host and I'm the producer of the show. If anyone is interested in being a guest, please contact me. I'm looking for, a few different guests to be on that. You do not have to be in music. Surprise. I've interviewed people like Mark Sutherland. He is a truck wagon driver. I also interviewed Chaz Smith here in Calgary of YYC Be the Change. So different people that are making, different things happen in our society, things that they've been going through that are important during COVID times. Like Mark Sutherland's a truck wagon driver. He couldn't be here for Stampede. Like they couldn't do that stuff. So it was interesting to talk to him how they're affected by it. Of course, Chaz Smith with Be the Change is all about homelessness and what they're doing at the homeless shelters. So there's all that kind of stuff too. So, but yeah, I'd like you guys to tune into that because They're bigger and different segments that I do each week. So it's kind of cool to have you. Next Tuesday will be my segment 9. So I will see you there on that. Anything else you would like to add, sir? Any final words and tidbits or information, or just like, hey,
thank you.
follow your dreams.
Yeah, follow your dreams. Keep going. Everyone, that's been helped by me, been an inspiration to certain people, and to keep going.
Work hard.
And you guys are whoever is still in the struggle, and just don't give up. Keep going.
And hold on.
Your time is coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And hold on. And then tomorrow, of course, it'll be out at noon. So guys, go and share that for us. That would be amazing too as well. So have a great night, everyone. Peace out.
Right.
Night. Thank you, RB, for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.